Grow on up and sit back. Time to relax and listen to some commercialism.
Hi, I'm Jock Cranley, former Vinewood stuntman, actor, and now highly qualified candidate for governor. I hate immigrants, gays, the crippled. God, I really hate the crippled. I can't stand unions, cops, old ladies. The thing is, at least you know I'm a dick. Most people fall in love with a politician, and as soon as they are elected, they say, wow, this guy's an asshole. With me, you know from the beginning, I want to be your asshole. I used to be a stuntman and TV actor. I cannot understand policy at all. I need to reduce things to a really basic level. I'm perfect for higher office. Listen, the state of San Andreas is in big trouble. We've cared about people for far too long. I'm not extending a helping hand. I'm giving you all the finger. I will throttle the deficit just like I used to throttle bad guys. Vote for me, Jock Cranley.
This message paid for by Jock Cranley for governor.
Why experience new things when you can make it all about yourself?
I'm better than you.
Self Radio.
It did it again. I'll tell you, caulking with a caulking gun, that could be a real pain in the butt. Talk about old and outdated. Did you know that the caulking gun was invented over 130 years ago? And it really hasn't changed that much at all. You still gotta cut the nozzle, poke a hole in the cartridge, load the cartridge in the gun, and squeeze and squeeze until your hand hurts. And when the caulk finally comes out, you get this big ugly glob. It keeps running and dripping. It makes a total mess. Finally, after all these years, there's an easy way to caulk. And you don't need a caulking gun. Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Caulk, our high-performance hybrid caulk with our new trigger flow nozzle. Flex Caulk is so easy to use. Just push the trigger and you get a perfect bead every time. And when you stop, it stops. There's no running, no dripping, and no mess. Plus, you can adjust the flow. Turn it down for pinpoint precision or crank it up for maximum coverage. Flex Caulk dries fast and is easy to clean. And it also comes in clear. It's perfect for kitchen countertops, sinks, and backsplashes. You can Flex Caulk indoors and outdoors. And the best part? You don't need a caulking gun. With Flex Caulk, you have complete control. This advanced hybrid formula is mildew resistant and totally waterproof. Now it's so easy to caulk bathroom sinks, tubs, toilets, and showers. Plus, you can adjust the flow. And with our pre-cut precision nozzle, it's easy to make clean mold runs on baseboards and molding, or quickly fill large gaps, cracks, and holes. Once it cures, Flex Caulk is fully paintable and totally waterproof. Plus, you can caulk and seal outdoor areas. It's UV resistant and will never yellow. Now it's so easy to caulk and seal all kinds of windows, or just about any type of door. Ordinary caulks, they shrink and become brittle, but Flex Caulk expands and contracts and stays completely flexible. Caulk and seal wood, glass, tile, metal, and so much more. Flex Caulk is solvent-free and virtually odorless, so it's safer for you and your family. And when ordinary caulks dry out, they get thrown out. But our Snap and Save cap helps prevent the caulk from drying out, so you can use it again and again. There's absolutely no waste. Flex Caulk is lightweight and portable. You can take it anywhere. It won't shrink or crack and last for years, even in the toughest conditions. Flex Caulk has incredible adhesion and bonds to all types of surfaces. It even works underwater. Indoors or outdoors, any job, big or small, with Flex Caulk, you could do them all. Forget those ordinary caulks and throw away that caulking gun. Get our high-performance hybrid caulk with our new Trigger Flow nozzle. Get Flex Caulk at FlexSealProducts.com. Caulk, it stops. There's no running or dripping or frickin' mess. Turn it down for pinpoint precision. Mother, father, turn it down for pinpoint precision. hasn't changed that much at all. You still have to cut the frickin' nose. You have complete control. And it really hasn't changed that much at all. I got it work.
All right, show me redemption.
Step 1, say you'll get it done. Make redemption your resolution.
Fine.
Step 2, bid the booze adieu.
Hey.
A sober mind's primed for absolution. Step 3, dignity. Try dressing more modestly. Step 4, feed the poor.
Hey, ain't you that fancy whore?
5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, buddy, concentrate. Change some babies and help old ladies across the street. Isn't he sweet?
Right.
Come on, angel, you're far from shameful, just misunderstood. You can be good for good. All you skeptics, pay close attention. We'll speed run from here to redemption. Step 9, give a hobo a dime.
Yeah, no way. This story is bogus.
Step 10, do 1 through 9 again. Just in case the angel's in charge didn't notice. Step 11.
No question, this guy gets to heaven how?
Step 12, what the hell? Penchus was redeemed by now. 13, 14, 15, 16, fraternizer faster, quickly! Wear this top hat and build a rocket, you gotta commit. Start speaking like this. Have depression and egg obsession and a leathery hood. Then you'll be good for good and save a friend from a certain demise. Oh fuck, maybe the key is self-sacrifice. If you offer up your life with pure intention, we'll speed run from here to redemption.
I hate you.
Who says young people have no taste? Certainly not your friends. They think you're old.
Welcome to McBot, where it's always McBot o'clock. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'd like 2 bots and a bun, 1 order of botyan rings, and a side of shame.
The shame is free with every order, ma'am. Will that be all?
Throw in an order of chicken nuggets as well.
Chicken nuggets coming up.
launching and we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds, but we're angry. If you take our eggs, we're never gonna stop. Every demon level we will get 3 stars and set you straight. Maybe find a golden egg and win until the next update. Screw the pigs, the one helmets, hard hats using tricks, fake mustaches and green skin. It don't matter cause I know I'm gonna win. Birds on the side, they're pretty fly. Launch them in the air, the pigs can't hide. It's totally fair, you took our eggs like a spy. And besides, I got my finger as a guide. Touch the screen, the birds are angry. Mean, they don't stop on Christmas or Halloween. They're always gonna switch to a different theme. They're definitely making up the greatest team. Got that slingshot and pull it back. Aim for the right spot, then attack. You took our eggs, that was whack. And if you do it again, we're coming back. But sometimes you pigs just won't go. Always coming again like 4 in a row. We gotta get them to stop cause they will overflow. Say goodbye, no hello. Stop your laughing and stop the snatching. We don't have eggs so we don't have hatch. Get ready for the birds who are so diverse. Let's talk about them in the next verse. And we're launching, and we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds, but we're angry. If you take our eggs, we're never gonna stop. Every demon level we will get 3 stars and set you straight. Maybe find a golden egg and win until the next update. Black and yellow, red, white and blue. Even green is a colorful in there too. A little behind, well then let's go through all the words and the birds that are gonna help you. The red bird, the first one you meet, the first bird you tweet, and the first defeat. So take the sea, watch the bird compete. Even though it's petite, it is elite. It's a basic bird, it's not going unheard. Doesn't have a power, ain't that absurd. Let's go the red one, could be lots of fun. Cause then we get a home run and the pigs are done. Look up in the sky and you will see blue. Who's after the red? This bird had a debut. Is my vision blurred? What's that I see? Looks like that bird just became free. Yeah, that's right, cause blue came to fight. Bringing on the clouds and breaking on the glass. Every running out of gas, don't need a pass. Getting every pig, even the last. You can call them as bird 1, bird 2. So don't forget it, say I heard you. The best and the baddest birds when I arrive. There is no way those pigs will survive. And we're launching, and we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds, but we're angry. If you take our eggs, we're never gonna stop. Every demon level we will get 3 stars and set you straight. Maybe find a golden egg and win until the next update. So the next fellow makes pigs get mangled after getting hit by the other triangle. Lightning fast and the speed will increase on 1, 2, 3, release. So it's up in the air and the time is just right. We give a little tap for the speed of light. This chick's angry, not polite. Breaks through wood, it don't bite. If you're looking for a blast, take this road. There's a bird that's black, likes to explode. And crack the code and make the pigs erode. Help us get back the eggs that were old. From black to white, this bird is dropping one last egg right on top. And I really don't get why they're dropping eggs though. If you want them back, why let them go? The green bird always wants to hang, cause it was one of the last ones that was in the gang. Oh no, too far, this bird has strayed. But it's coming right back like a boomerang. The last bird's red and you stretch it out. Has an angry face that makes you shout. Breaking everything that is in its route. They smell fear with the green pig snout. And we're launching, and we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds, but we're angry. If you take our eggs, we're never gonna stop. Every demon level we will get 3 stars and set you straight. Maybe find a golden egg and win until the next update. And we're launching, and we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds, but we're angry. If you take our eggs, we're never gonna stop. Every demon level we will get 3 stars and set you straight. Maybe find a golden egg and win until the next update. And the mighty eagle, I forgot about that one. Sorry.
I just can't tell you how after years in the wilderness, how good it is to be back on the radio.
And it is a hot goddamn infomercial.
This is real entertainment. It's real. It's real, and we're not washed up old has-beens. We're back.
Winter getting colder, summer getting warmer. Tidal wave come across the Mexican border. Wide back gallon is cheaper by the barrel. Just don't get busted singing Christmas carols. That's us, that's right. Gotta love this American ride. Both ends of the ozone burning. Funny how the world keeps turning. Look, Ma, no hands. I love this American ride. Gotta love this American ride. her rocks off. Watching Desperate Housewife, daddy works his ass off, paying for the good life. Kids on the YouTube learning how to be cool, living in a cruel world pays to be a mean girl. That's us, that's right. Gotta love this American ride. Both ends of the ozone burning. Funny how the world keeps turning. Look, Mom, no hands. I love this American ride. Gotta love this American ride. Oh, little infamous America's town. She gained 5 pounds and lost her crown. Quick fix, plastic, surgical antidotes. Got herself a record deal, can't even sing a note. Plasma getting bigger, Jesus getting smaller. Spill a cup of coffee, make $1 million. Customs caught a thug with an aerosol can. If the shoe don't fit, it's gonna hit the shan. That's us, that's right. Gotta love this American ride. Both ends of the ozone burning. Funny how the world keeps turning. Hot dog, hot damn. I love this American ride. Gotta love this American ride. Oh yeah. Na 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 na
く明るい部屋の中あなたを愛する私がいる微笑みより小さく笑ったあなたを愛する私がたぐる私の過去の糸いつでも遮るあなたなのにその場所を動かずに愛する私がいる細く揺れてる心の声は奏でた私を残して空へと消えていた哀れみとも慰みとも離れたいただ守りたい選ばれしは私の罪決して解けない魔法のように時に頼った部屋の中儚い心のあなたがいるそばにいても遠くて切ない不思議な瞳のあなたが朝日色した花の名をあなたと覚えた季節のこと辛い日々重ねても忘れることはない青く輝く優しい嘘をこよなく愛して心の傷を癒してゆくの偽りさえ欺きさえ許したい今守りたい憎むべきは私の罪甘く苦しい報いの中で怪我されても乱されても歪んだ愛でも守りたい見せられしは私の罪決して解けない魔法のように
Whoa, that was a pretty special track. So deep and edgy.
Your music, your way.
Your music is amazing.
But with our commercials. Self Radio.
Boston Tire is online and active.
Radar screen is activated. All aircraft on the ground in the air, please contact me this frequency. Negative, I cannot. Mike Alpha Lima 5356, state your request. Okay then, state your purpose for contacting me. Okay, that's actually true. You have won this one. You've won the battle, but the war is not over. Any other aircraft in this session, please contact Boston Tower. We have far too many aircraft performing unauthorized air show type activity in the airport vicinity right now. We should not have any type of smoke trails over an international airport. You guys need to check in. You can expect any further requests such as that to be ignored. Too loud. The guy that just blew out my speakers a second ago, please check in again at a lower volume. Thank you. Mike Alpha Lima 5356, advise you are ready for taxi. Roger that, runway 22 right, taxi via Kilo 1 left, November cross 15 right, join November cross 15 left, continue on November, hold short November 2, advise hold short 22 right. Okay, stand by. Confirm you are at Cessna 172. Okay, Mike Alpha Lima 5356. I see even though you are in a Cessna 172, you have spawned directly at the International Passenger Terminal. Can you confirm that as well? Okay, roger that. That makes just about no sense, but we will amend your taxi clearance because we thought you were at the general aviation ramp, because that would make the most sense. But your taxi instructions will be a little more simpler now. You can go ahead and make a left on Kilo, taxi down right, November, cross 15 right, join 15 left, hold short, cross November, join 1 November 2, hold short 22 right, advise, hold it short, ready to take off. Roger that. If you wouldn't mind just giving us a quick readback so we can confirm you didn't copy it. Thank you.
Sure.
Exactly as I stated. Well done, sir. I heard just about absolutely none of that. If you could speak up just a little bit louder, and you're coming in a little bit choppy. All right, and it doesn't help when you start talking over him, because I was finally understanding him, and then you got trampled by a man who is blowing out my speakers every time he calls in. I heard you said something of, nope, I heard you were saying something about checking communications. I do hear you. This is Boston Tower. Okay, why are there 2 or 3 aircraft holding short of runway 15 right, and a 747 has begun rolling? I need one of you aircraft. There are literally 5, make it 6. We have 6 aircraft that are on runway 15 right. That is not even the active runway. You guys need to check in immediately. Mike Alpha Lima, hold short for the cross at 74. Jesus Christ, you almost just got trampled. Sorry about that. Captain Jackass has to get a move on it. Mike Alpha Lima, you can cross 15 right. This is not ground, this is tower. Please re-amend that call with my correct authority. This is tower. I will not be answering you until you address me as such. I will not be addressing you regardless. Well, that would be a very complex machine that I have up here called a radar. Roger that, Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, you are cleared to Alt F4 at this time. And we have a Cessna that is buzzing the tower. He has just been forcibly ejected. I actually did not do that, but it worked at the right time, so I'm going to act like I did. Mike Alpha Lima 53, that is incorrect. First of all, whoever that was, don't scream like that again. Mike Alpha Lima, you are lined up on runway 15. 22 right to the runway. I've given all aircraft that have contacted me on the ground instructions to 22 right. I could give a damn about the windsock. Sir, this is not a tech forum. This is an international airport ATC communication feed. Please redirect your questions to Google Forum. I don't hear the windsock controlling the airspace. Abort your takeoff. Redirect. 22 right's the active runway. Mike Alpha Lima 3545. Thank you very much. You're the only one that has been properly communicating with me thus far. You are clear to line up and wait runway 22 right as an inverted extra flies across my screen and a hot air balloon taxis along the runway. Okay, there is no activity that should be taking place on 15 right. As a 737 buzzed the tower and a F-18 just struck the ground doing Mach 2. Mike Alpha Lima 1284, you're clear for takeoff runway 22 right. Caution an unauthorized 747 that is crossing the intersecting runway downfield.
Delta Zulu 9 requesting quick traffic taxi to the runway.
Delta, what was it?
Echo Zulu 9.
Sir, I don't have that call sign on my screen. Can you confirm your aircraft type?
I'm in CRJ 700.
Okay, I don't even have that aircraft type on my radar screen.
Then why is it literally a CRJ that I'm in?
I don't know, sir. You may have got a bad batch of weed or whatever it is that you're on, like you're in a 737. And I will not, because I don't care. What's your Steam identification?
Schlag.
Okay, Schlags, you're in a 737-800 and your call sign is Delta 5343, so you're not off to a good start by any standards, but what do you want to do?
Alright, first of all, on my screen I'm in a CRJ and my call sign is that I don't know what's going on.
Okay, first of all, you're in a goddamn 737 according to my radar screen, and your call sign is Delta 5343. If you'd like to taxi, let me know, but in the meantime, do watch your tone. Just nobody say anything. Act like you don't hear them. Okay, somebody is joined in here with the call sign NMILF69er. I'm straight up gonna say if you try to check in at any point in time, you will be ignored until you change that call sign. But the
Mike, yeah, up to 1600, walking 7500, now full stop on 22 left.
And there you have it.
Hello?
Yeah, don't just say hello. If you're gonna say, if you want a radio check, please call in with a radio check. Don't just say hello. Back to the only aircraft that has been responsive with me up to this point. Mike Alpha Lima 5356, Boston Tower, how copy? And radio silence. We now have 0 aircraft that are responsive with me in tower. Okay, and I can just confirm we had a J3 Cub that struck the tower with crash settings on. For all dumbasses that do want to fly through the tower during the session, I recommend turning those crash settings off before you do so. Yes, thank you. I've just done that myself because I am in the tower. That confirmation was not necessary. Okay, burning on fire is redundant. If you are on fire, you are very obviously burning. Steam ID Schlags, Delta call sign, sir. Do you copy?
Yep.
Okay, where the hell are you going?
Just going, because apparently I'm in 737.
You're not even going on a taxiway. You're cutting through the grass. So you want to hold short there, and then I'll give you taxi clearance for an active runway, not just some random location. Don't tell me what to do, son. Delta, I'm going to ask you to hold your taxi. Hold your position.
Fine.
Okay, you said fine, and then you just continue taxi. You didn't change anything about where you're going.
I'm not moving, I don't know.
Sir, I'm literally looking out my window, watching you drift away. You were crossing an active runway. It appears to be runway 9er. Maybe I have you lagged out, but I see your aircraft drifting out into the ocean at this time. You've just struck some trees. Confirm that is not happening.
This whole time I was on a taxiway. I don't know what you're seeing, but I'm stopped. I'm just past runway 4 left.
Okay, then I have your aircraft lagged out because, yeah, it appears you are floating off into the abyss. You've just gone Jesus mode. You're now taxiing on the water, so I'm going to assume that you're actually lagged out. Okay, how about you think about the message beforehand? Don't just state your call sign and then try to piece it together on the active frequency. Break. Kilo Charlie Charlie Oscar, what are your flight intentions for today?
Sorry, what was that? I can't really hear you. I'm in a 737 sitting right again.
What are your flight intentions today? Hold your position. Do not enter the runway. Hold your position. Kilo Charlie, Charlie Oscar, you are not clear for takeoff. You are not clear for takeoff. And you've just struck an F-18 on the runway. Okay, but Delta 53, Delta call sign, we have you unlagged out at this time, holding short of runway 9. Please confirm.
Yep. Am I still on that 737?
Okay, please say roger that or affirm. Don't just say yep. This is not a casual conversation.
You know what? I'm just gonna rejoin the server. I can't.
You can't what?
It's just, I don't know what's going on between you and me.
Sir, this is not relationship counseling. I'm just trying to give you a takeoff clearance and you're being way too casual on frequency. I'm just saying, don't say yep. You can just say like affirmative, just to keep it realistic. But you can go ahead and line up and wait runway 9. Confirm?
Roger that.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You didn't give me a call sign, you didn't give me a runway, therefore no. Come on guys, let's get our shit together. Far too many people just saying call signs and then saying random bullshit after that. Calling with a call sign? Oh my god.
You're being charged with contact not becoming an air traffic controller. Please cease air traffic control operator to the right. Yeah.
Sir, with all due respect, please get the fuck out of my tower and lower your microphone. Break. Call sign Delta. What is your flight activity today? Your intended flight activity. I'm sorry, I'm rattled. I have a goddamn helicopter that is flying through the tower at this time. Please exit the tower. The other tower controller and the helicopter, both of you, please fuck off at this time. Okay, Delta, if you just want to fly runway heading, you do realize that will put you straight out to the Atlantic, at which point you'll probably run out of fuel and will have no options other than to pull a Captain Sully somewhere out there. You understand that?
That is the plan.
Fair enough. To each their own. Delta, you're clear for takeoff runway 9. Okay, Delta, please confirm your takeoff clearance. Don't just go. Please say roger. You understand? Thank you, sir. I understood absolutely none of that. Our first... Sir, how are you... What is happening here? Okay, Delta was just doing 400 knots on the ground and just plummeted himself into the water at the end of the runway. So we were just about to have our first successful takeoff clearance. Shut your mouth. We were just about to have our first successful takeoff clearance, which was a clearance for him to proceed on runway heading out into the open waters, at which point he wanted to crash, but that didn't work out anyways because he just ate shit. Hey guys, Big Daddy 95 here. You know the deal. We sell merch at the Teespring store. Link is in the description if you're interested. If not, roger that. I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching.
Mike out.
You said that in the question form. If you could just say it as a sentence and please do not